Good evening, everyone. Welcome back.
Good evening,
Good
ma'am.
evening, ma. Good evening, ma.
Good.
Good evening.
Now, let's get to our spoken English. Today, I've put up a few of these conversations. Okay, today we learn how to ask for permission to do something, how to ask to repeat and check understanding, and we'll see how to book an excursion. I'm sure we all know what an excursion is. It's like, traveling out, with your school students and with the teachers, okay? Or it might be only with the teachers. So let's start with how to ask for permission to do something. Can I switch the TV on? Sure, go ahead. Sure, when I say sure, go ahead, it's a positive answer. Okay, so can I switch the TV on? Sure, go ahead. All right, I'll call your name, Mrs. Libby Moore, Mrs. Atira Murli.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, can we have repeat the sentence? Can I switch the TV on? Sure, go ahead.
Can I switch the TV on? Sure, go ahead.
Go ahead. Now you have to have a little pause here. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can say
Go
it's,
ahead.
yeah, go ahead. Okay. All
Okay.
right. Thank you.
Thank
Now,
you.
yes, Mrs. Neetu Nandan, can I read this email? No, I'm afraid not. This is a negative answer. Can I read this email? No, I'm afraid not.
Can I read this mail? No, I'm afraid not.
Okay. Can I read this email? Say email.
Sorry, can I read this email? No, I'm afraid not.
Yeah, very good. It's a negative answer. When I say no, I'm afraid not. Means I'm not allowing it. Okay.
Yes.
Normally, our emails, some of our emails are private. Okay. If it is something to do with official, then it's all right. Okay. And it is sent to everybody. All right. Now,
Okay.
okay, we'll have these two sentences. Do you mind if I sit here? No, of course not. Now, when I say no, of course not, it is a positive answer. That means I do not mind if you sit here. Do you mind if I sit here? No, of course not. Don't get confused when the answer is no, of course not. It doesn't mean that. It means that you can sit here. Okay. So can you repeat that? Ashwati?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. I am here.
Okay, please, can you read the sentence? Do you mind if I sit here? No, of course not.
Do you mind if I sit here? No, of course not.
Okay, can you say it once more?
You got your car tomorrow.
Do you mind if I sit here? No, of course not.
Okay, that means you're allowing the person to sit next to you if there is a chair vacant over there. Okay, now, do you mind if I borrow your car tomorrow? Do you mind if I borrow your car tomorrow? Yes, I'm afraid I do. That means I'm not allowing you to borrow my car, but I'm saying it in a very a diplomatic way. Yes, I'm afraid I do. That means I cannot give you my car tomorrow. Okay, it's a negative answer. Do you mind? Do you mind if I borrow your car tomorrow? Yes, that means I mind. And I don't think I can give you my car. I don't think I can let you borrow my car. Okay? I'll call your name.
Do
Miss
Do
okay,
you
you
mind if I borrow your car tomorrow? Yes, I am afraid I do.
I'm afraid. Say
I'm
I do. Yes, I'm afraid I do. There is a contraction here. If you notice, I am becomes I'm afraid I do. I'm afraid I do.
do.
Yes, I'm afraid I do. Can you repeat that?
Yes, I am afraid I do.
I'm. Say I'm.
I yes, I am afraid I do.
Okay, say it once more.
Yes, I am afraid I do.
Very good. Yes, thank you. Okay. Now, to borrow means to use another person's thing and give it back later. That doesn't mean that you keep it for yourself. You have to return it. Okay. It's only for that particular period of time. All right. Now, let's look at to ask, to repeat, and check understanding. Sometimes, even in class, okay, you might not be able to understand what the students are saying. So you can say, are you following me? No, you've lost me. Could you explain that again, please? Are you following me? But normally students would say, yes, ma'am. Okay, but if you're having a conversation with an adult and you're not able to follow that person, okay, you can ask, are you following me? No, you've lost. You've lost me means that doesn't mean, I'm lost. It means that I have not been able to follow what you were saying. Could you explain that again, please? Could you explain that again, please? Now, can you see when I say it fast? Could you explain that again, please? No, you've lost me. You have becomes you've lost me. Okay, Mrs. Sindhuja.
Sindhu, please.
Yeah, Mrs. Sindhu.
Are you following me? No, you've lost me. Could you explain that again, please?
Okay, can you repeat it again, please?
Are you following me? No, you've lost me. Could you explain that again, please?
Yeah, very good. Okay, that's the way to say it. Then can Anu Johnson say the next sentence? I'll read it out. Okay, Jancy Anthony.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I will read.
Okay, are you with me? Sorry, sorry. What was that again?
Are you with me? Sorry. What was that again?
Yeah, are you with me? Are you with me? Sorry, what was that again? Okay, just give me 1 minute. My battery's gone low. 1 minute. So, are you with me? Sorry, what was that again? Can you repeat, Jancy?
Yes, ma'am. Are you with me? Sorry. What was that again?
Okay. Now here, like I said, only if the next word starts with a vowel sound, you will pronounce the R. Okay. But here, are you with me? Are you with me? There is no vowel sound in the next word, beginning with the next in the next word. So you say, are you with me? Not are you with me? Are you with me? Can you repeat? Are you with me?
Are you with me?
Sorry.
Sorry. What was that again?
Yeah, very good. Okay, thank you. The next sentence, Mrs. Smita. Am I making sense? Yes. Am I making sense? Could you explain that another way? Or you can say just one more time, please. Am I making sense? Could you explain that another way? Just one more time, please.
Am I making sense? Could you explain that another way? Just one more time, please.
Yes, very good. Thank you. Now, to make sense, okay, to be easy to understand. It has to be easy to understand. When we say this phrase, to make sense, okay? Am I making sense? Could you explain that another way? Just one more time, please. Okay, so how to ask, to repeat and check understanding. I'll repeat this again. Are you following me? No, you've lost me. Could you explain that again, please? Are you with me? Sorry, what was that again? Am I making sense? Could you explain that another way? Just one more time, please. Just one more time, please. We have to always remember to say please and thank you. Okay? Sense is to be easy to understand. All right. Now let's say we are deciding to go on an excursion. Maybe we are taking our students, say about 30 students. Okay. Now we have to book a bus and we have to make all the arrangements. Okay. Now I will read that. How to book an excursion. I'd like to book a tour of Kerala. Yes, of course, daily tours available. Now, probably you're talking face to face, or maybe you're talking on the phone. It all depends. Okay. Then you say, fine, we'd like to book 3 adults and 30 children for tomorrow. When does the tour start? It starts at 8 a.m. When does it finish? At 5 p.m. on the 31st of October. Where does the tour leave from? The bus will pick you up right outside the school. Pick you up right outside the school. Okay. I'd like to book a tour of Kerala. Yes, of course, we have daily tours available. Fine. We'd like to book 3 adults and 30 children for tomorrow. When does the tour start? It starts at 8 a.m. When does it finish? At 5 p.m. on the 31st of October. When does the tour leave from? Where does the tour leave from? The bus will pick you up right outside the school. Okay. Now let's have Mrs. Gina Sukumaran.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now say this 3 sentences.
Okay, ma'am. I would like to book a tour of Kerala. Yes, of course. We have daily tours available. Fine. We would like to book 3 adults and 3 children for tomorrow.
Now just a correction here. I would becomes I. Say I'd.
I'd like to book a tour of Kerala.
Yeah. Tour. Okay.
Tour.
Yes. Here also we would becomes we'd like.
Fine. I'd like to book 3 adults and 30 children for tomorrow.
We'd like. Say we'd
like.
Yeah, we'd like to book. We'd like.
And 30 children for tomorrow.
Very good. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I don't think he's there today. Mrs. Rinsky, you're there, legitimate?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you read these 3 sentences? These 4 sentences.
So, madam, I will try later.
Okay. All right.
I am not in a situation to read it.
All right. Okay. Mrs. Rinsky,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. Can you go ahead and read these sentences which I've highlighted?
Yes, ma'am. When does the tour start? It starts at 8 a.m. When does it finish? At 5 p.m. on the 31st of October.
Yes. Thank you, Rinsky. Now I'll call your name. Mrs. Sunaja.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So where does the tour leave from? The bus will pick you up right outside the school.
Where does the tour leave from? The bus will pick you up right outside school.
School. All right. Thank you. Let's have another go at it. I'll call your name. Mrs. Ansama Thomas.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Let's read the first sentences. This one.
Okay, ma'am. I'd like to book a tour of Kerala. Yes, of course. We have daily tours available. Fine. We'd like to book 3 adults and 30 children for tomorrow.
Yes. Now please remember tours. Tour. Okay, tours. I'm going on tour. Okay. I'd like to book a tour of Kerala. Tour. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mrs. Chinchu.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you read the next 2, the second sentences here, over here, this one?
When does the tour start? It starts at 8 a.m. When does it finish? At 5 p.m. on 31st of October.
Okay. Can you read it again? When does the tour start?
When does the tour start? It starts at 8 a.m. When does it finish? at 5 p.m. on the 31st of October.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mrs. Joyce Moore,
Yes, ma'am.
the third one of these sentences.
Where does the tour leave from? The bus will pick you up right outside the school.
The schools. School. Say
School.
school. Yeah, not cool, school. Okay. Can you
School.
read it again? Yes.
Where does the tour leave from? The bus will pick you up right outside the school.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yes. Now,
Okay.
yesterday when in one of the last classes, I noticed that, the pronunciation of ed endings, verbs that end in ed. Okay. Now, there are three ways that we can pronounce these words, the ed ending in verbs. Okay. T, id, and the. Okay. Now, there are several exceptions. Now, if you notice the following words, they do not follow the ed ending rules. Okay. The ed ending in these words here are pronounced like id. Id. Now, I will read it out. Aged. You can say it both ways, depending on the context. Okay. Always read the context and then you pronounce the word. Aged or aged. Now, when I say aged, they've got one daughter, Isabel, aged 3. Aged 3. But another way of saying it is, she has two rather aged aunts. Aged. Can you see? ID. Aged aunts. She has two rather aged aunts. Now, all it depends on the context. Accordingly, you have to pronounce the word. Okay. Here, you can say blessed or blessed. Now, how do we say blessed? She found the routine of a regular job a blessed relief. She found the routine of a regular job a blessed. Can you see what I'm pronouncing? Blessed. T sound. Blessed relief. Okay. Now, if I'm angry, the cat is making a lot of noise in the house. So I say, take that blessed cat out. Take that blessed it. The ed is pronounced as t. Okay. Otherwise, she found the routine of a regular job a blessed relief. Okay. You have to draw now crooked, id ending, crooked. You have to drive slowly on these crooked country roads. See, I'm not saying crooked, I'm saying crooked, id, id ending. Though it is spelled ed in the end, it's pronounced id, crooked. Here also, dogged. He was a dogged advocate of the struggle against injustice. Dogged meaning here is persistent. He was a persistent advocate struggling against injustice. So you say dogged. Learned. He was a learned professor. Now, if you are writing in a different way, I learned or I learnt. But he was a learned professor. Ragged. You know what rag is. It's all worn out. So, ragged. Wicked. Wretched. Wanted. Can you see this pronunciation? Id, all id here. Blessed or blessed, aged or aged, crooked, dogged, learned, ragged, wicked, wretched, wanted. Pronunciation is id. These are all verbs and these are all regular verbs. All regular verbs. How are regular verbs formed? The past, it is age, add only the d. Bless, add ed. Crook, add ed. Dog, here you have to add a double, ged. Learned, learn, add ed. Ragged again, just like this. Wicked, wick, id. Wretch, and id. Want and id. Wanted. So these words end in id. Pronunciation I'm talking about. Okay. Now there's another one where you pronounce the th in these verbs. Okay. Asked, helped. Can you hear the t at the end? Liked, looked, walked, watched, brushed, laughed, fixed. All t ending. Okay. Base word is ask, add ed. These are all regular verbs. Okay. Now endings with a d sound. Called, cleaned, mind, judged, jogged, feared, fired, loved, filled, saved, amazed, pleased, played, enjoyed, roamed, believed. The sound, believed. Okay. Now I will call out your name. I'd like you to pronounce these words. Okay. Mrs. Maya, can you say all these words?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Aged, blessed, crooked, dog, land, track, wit, vexed, wanted,
Wanted. Now I told you this
wanted.
exceptions. Okay, the instead of ed we don't pronounce it we pronounce it as it. You said crooked, crooked, dogged, learned, ragged, wicked, wretched, wanted. Aged or aged, blessed or blessed. Okay, now can you repeat again, Mrs. Maya?
Okay, ma'am. Aged, blessed, crooked, dogged,
Dogged,
land, dogged, land,
learned,
log, land,
learned,
learned, ragged, wicked, wretched, wanted,
yeah, wanted, wanted.
wanted.
Can you say these two words again? Crooked,
Crooked, but learned.
yeah, id, id. See here, id.
ID. Okay, ID.
Yeah. Now there is another way. There are two ways of saying this: age or
Blessed.
age, blessed
Aged, blessed,
or blessed.
crooked, blessed,
Yeah.
crooked, dogged, learned, ragged, wicked, wretched, wanted,
Wanted, id,
wanted, wanted,
wanted. Okay, good.
wanted.
All right. Thank you. Ms. Nama?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, can you say all these words? Now say both the versions of this. Aged, aged. Because this is all ending in id. Id, id. Okay? Now read all these words.
Okay. Age, aged, blessed, blessed,
Blessed,
blessed, crooked, dogged, learned, ragged, wicked, wretched, wanted.
very good. Yes, thank you. Okay. Mrs. Anamol George,
Yes, ma'am.
you read those words.
Aged, blessed, crooked, dogged, learned, ragged, wicked, wretched, wanted.
Wanted. It.
Wanted.
Yeah, say crooked.
Crooked.
Crooked. Yeah, crooked. Yeah, now this and this you can pronounce aged and aged, blessed and blessed. Okay. Now let's go to the next one. Now this has a ter sound. Asked, helped, liked, looked, walked, watched, brushed, laughed, fixed. I'll call her name. Mrs. Anumol. Okay,
Yes,
Mrs. Yeah. Did you read just now those words? Okay, then I'll give Mrs. Tessie. Yeah, Mrs. Tessie.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, can you read those words? All these.
Ask it, help it,
No, no.
liked, asked, helped, looked, walked.
Watched. Now you can see.
I can see only 5 words.
Okay, on this side. Can you see watched, brushed, laughed?
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Watched, brushed, laughed, fixed.
No, not fix it. Fixed.
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 Laughed, fixed.
Yes, laughed. Ter sound,
Fixed.
ending in ter sound. Please see, ter sound. Laughed,
Laughed, fixed.
fixed. Watched, brushed, laughed, fixed. Okay. I asked a man on the road for help. I asked. He helped me to cross the road. I liked the way he helped me. Can you see how I make sentences? I looked back at him and thanked him. I want to see where he went. I brushed my teeth this morning. I laughed at her joke. Okay? I fixed the leaking sink. I fixed the leaking sink. Very simple. But when you say it in a sentence, make sure I don't say I fixed, I laughed. No. I fixed, I laughed, I brushed, I watched TV. Okay? Let's go to the next one. Der sound. Called, cleaned, mined, judged, jobbed, peered, fired, loved, filled, saved, amazed, pleased, played, enjoyed, roamed, believed. Der sound. Believed. Believed. Don't say filled. No. Saved. No. Filled. Saved. Amazed. Pleased. Played. Enjoyed. Roamed. Believed. Ter. Okay. The der and the ter starts just under the, above below your top teeth. Okay, that ridge which is there. So the sounds, these two sounds originate from there. So called, when you say called, the end of it, your tongue will touch the ridge under the top teeth. For ter also it is the same. All right. Now I'll call your name. Please read these words. Mrs. Libby Mall. Mrs. C. Jamal.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Can you repeat those words, please?
Called, cleaned, mined, judged,
Mind.
mind,
Mind means, what is the meaning of mind? You know the mines where they go and they remove coal, iron ore and things like that. Those are the mines. So I mined it. It's not that I mined something, M-I-N-D, no. The mining that I do for, probably some iron ore or coal underground. Those are the mines. So mined. Judged.
Okay, ma'am.
Go ahead. Judge.
Judge, job, feared,
Fired.
fired, loud, filled, fired, loud, filled, saved, amazed, pleased, played, enjoyed, roamed, believed,
Yeah. Now, not amazed, amazed. Z,
amazed.
amazed. I'm amazed at the way she, won the competition. I'm amazed. She
Okay,
did
ma'am.
well.
Okay,
Yes.
ma'am, I am here.
Okay,
So
Vijay.
it is one out. So when I was studying in plus one, plus two, see some these past simple past tense or past participle verbs which is ending in ed form. Certain verbs are pronounced as t, d, or I, d. The rules behind of it. So if you say that the rules, so I forgot that certain rules and regulations, certain of the verbs which can be pronounced in certain ways. If you do not know that rules, we have to by heart these all verbs which can be pronounced as a T sound, D sound, and id sound.
Okay. Now, I will have to give you the rules separately. Here I'm teaching only to pronounce. So called, okay, ed ending words. Okay, asked, helped, liked, the ter sound. Now, if you write it in context, look at the sentence. Look at the sentence and accordingly you must pronounce it. You understood what I'm saying?
No, it is based on the this consonant and vowel sounds. We can that rules. I forgot that rules and regulations because I learned it so earlier. So if you know that the rules is easy, otherwise we have to by heart this the which verbs or past simple past B2 forms and B3 forms. That means which is ending in ed form.
Okay.
That means ed forms. If the past simple past forms, that means which is ending in ed, automatically the third form also will be ed form. So there is a certain rules behind of pronouncing such a verbs which is ending ed. Certain verbs are pronounced as t, id, and d. So if you say that rules, it is very easy for us to recognize, because otherwise we have to by heart this all verbs which verbs are pronounced as t sound, d sound, and d sound.
Okay. Now, I cannot give you the entire list of how it is said. Okay, there are plenty of words, These are just a few examples I've given you. These are just a few examples. What I'll do is I will, prepare where you have to, the vowel sound and the consonant sound where it ends. Okay, and then how you get the ter sound. Asked. Okay, so what I did was I just prepared some examples to show you how these sounds are pronounced. Okay, but what you say is correct. I understand that. Okay, so there are vowel sounds, consonant sounds, and that's how it is formed. Okay, so I will prepare that tomorrow and I will give it to you. Is that all right?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Now I just want you to pronounce these words. That is the main thing. Pronunciation. Called. Can you repeat these, Benjamin? Is it possible for you to repeat it?
Yes, ma'am. Called, trained, mind, judged, joked, feared.
Fired. Can you read this? Fired.
Called, fired. Is it fired or feared?
No, fired. Feared. Feared is like this. F-E-A-R, and then you add the ed. This is ending in a vowel sound, R, and then you add the ed. Here it is ending in a vowel. Sorry, this is a consonant R. Here it's ending in a
The
vowel.
consonant which is followed by a double vowel letters here.
No, no. Fired, you cannot say F-I-R-R-E-D. It's fire, and then you
So-
add only a D.
So it is clear to me as if F-E-A-R.
Fear.
Ah.
Fear means you're scared.
Yeah.
Okay. So fear, ending in a consonant, you add ed. See here, you want to know about the rules, right? Very simple. Fill, ending in a consonant L, you just add ed. Save, ending in a vowel, add only D.
No.
Amazed, ending in a vowel, add D. See, all these, if you notice, all these words here, okay, actually they are mixed up, okay? Play, ed, ending in a vowel. Enjoy, ending in a consonant, ed. Roam, ending in a consonant, add ed. Believe, ending in a vowel. Can you see E here?
It's not clear.
And okay, add only D. You want me to make it a little, here, roam, base word. Take the base word, roam. Okay? Ending in a consonant, M. Add ED. Here, believe. The E is a vowel sound, is a vowel. Add only D. Believe. Here also. Here, amaze, base word is amaze. Ending in a vowel, add D. Safe, ending in a vowel, add only D. Here, fill, ending in a consonant, L, add only D. Is everyone following this? Or has it gone all over your head? Actually, Lijaman, he came forward with a very good question. There are rules behind this. Okay, but you have to be able to pronounce it in context. Like I told you here in the beginning, depending on the context, they've got one daughter, Isabel, aged 3.
If you know that, so it is easy to know. Otherwise, if you do not know that rules, we have to by heart all the words which are pronounced as T sound and id sound and D sound.
Okay.
But if you know that it's rules and regulations, you need to by heart the verbs which can be pronounced as T sound and D sound and D sound. That is why I'm asking to explain the rules and regulations behind of it.
Yeah. So now I've already told you, right? See, crook. See, there are certain things, there are no rules. They're just pronounced that way. But I'm talking about how you form the past tense. Crooked, past part, ed. Dogged, learned. Ending in consonant. Ending in consonant. Ending in consonant. Ending in consonant, ch. Ending in consonant, ch. Adding the ed. But the pronunciation is different. Yeah, you want to say something?
Ma'am, I think it is for unvoiced we are adding t, and for voiced it is the sound.
Okay.
I think sir is asking about pronunciation. D and T sound. How do we identify that? For unvoiced sound, we use T sound, and
Okay.
for voiced one, it's id.
Yeah, that is correct. See now, ending with
No,
t.
again, my question is how can we identify whether it is a voiced sound or not?
I've told right in
Voiced
the
means we have to just touch the throat, and if it's vibrating, that is
No,
voiced
no,
one,
no.
and if it's not,
yeah.
No. Being an English teacher is clear too, but other subject teachers it is not clear. Certain rules behind of it based on the vowel sounds, ending of the word which is ending in vowel sounds and consonant sounds. There are certain, surely there is a certain rules behind of it. If you explain that rules and regulations, the other teachers can, it is easy to understand. That is why I'm just asking to explain it that there are certain rules and regulations behind of it.
Yeah, what Rincy is saying is correct. There are voiced and unvoiced sounds. Now, t is an unvoiced. Because if you say,
Yes, sir. What teacher is said is correct, but do not know which words are pronounced as voiced and unvoiced. That is my.
okay, now see, I can say one thing. Now, learning unvoiced and voice, consonant sounds and, vowel sounds, there is a lot of technicality behind that. That is why I gave you the pronunciation. You know that in the right in the beginning, I gave you the phonetic symbols. If you remember, I gave you right in the beginning the phonetic symbols. Sh for sheep, s for ship, sh for ship, s for sit, it for eat, it. Do you remember all that? Lijaman? Go through those phonetic symbols. Go through those, play those words. See how they are pronounced.
No. That method I have to by heart it, madam. I have to by heart that method word by word. But there is rules and regulations. If I know that rules and regulations, I no need to by heart this. If I know that rules and regulations behind of it, I can easily make those things into my brain, which words are pronounced in such a way. That is why I said there is a rules and regulations behind of it. But actually, I forgot that rules and regulations. If you explain in the class, it is easy. Otherwise, we have to by heart each and every word. Which words are pronounced as do sound, do sound, do sound. That is why I am asking to explain the next class.
Okay, I will do that. I will come back to you on all of these. I'll give you all the rules again, but I've already explained some of it here. Okay, the d is a voice sound. T is not a voice sound, it's a voiceless. It again, it. Okay, that again is, we can say it's voice depending on the word. Blessed. There again, blessed. Always hold your, ear below your throat and see whether you're getting the vibration. Then you know that it is a voice sound. It. It is voiced. It. Okay. T is just air which is blown out. So it's not a voice sound. T, you feel a vibration here. It is a voiced sound. What Rincy said was correct. Okay. But then the ending of the past participle, how it is added. All these words end in ed. These are all regular verbs. Okay, but pronunciation is important. Now, I'll come back to you on that, all of you. Tomorrow, maybe we will have one small little session on this. Okay. Now, I'd like you to go through this paragraph. Okay. I'll read it once. Okay. And I want you to listen very carefully. And you must tell me whether you hear the ed endings, whether it is t, it, or it. Okay, it or d. Okay. The bear jumped out of its cage and into the crowd. She must have realized that this was her best chance to escape. The bear's trainer looked as though he were about to faint from the terror of it all. It seemed like his worst nightmare come true. He scrambled to his feet and started waving his hands and shouting to get the bear's attention. She stopped her wild rampage only for a moment at the sound of her trainer's pleas. She quickly turned back to the crowd and resumed knocking people to the floor. The trainer suddenly had an idea. He reached into his pocket and pulled from it a large chocolate-covered treat, a known favorite of the bear. He shouted the bear's name once more, and she turned to face him. She saw the treat and ran in full gallop towards him. He threw the treat into the cage, and the bear followed. He locked the door behind her and fell to the floor in relief. Apparently, the bear valued food more than freedom. Now, can you tell me jumped? Is it t, id, or d?
Jumped.
Dumped, okay. She must have realized.
Again, realized.
Yeah. Looked. Looked. Anyone else can give me the answers? Okay, good. Okay. It seemed. Okay, good. He stood to his feet. Scrambled. Good. Started waving his hands. Started waving his hands. It. Okay. Stopped. Oh, she stopped her wild rampage. Stopped. Stopped. Is it t or d? T. Okay. T. She quickly turned back to the crowd. She quickly turned back to the crowd. Turned. And resumed knocking people to the floor. Resumed. Good. He reached into his pocket. Reached. And pulled from it. And pulled. Okay, not it. Pulled. Pulled from it a large chocolate-covered treat. Chocolate-covered treat. Very good. He shouted the bear's name. Shouted. ID. Shouted. Okay, the bear's name once more. And she turned to face him. Turned. She saw the treat and ran in full gallop towards him. And the bear followed. Followed.
It.
It. Followed. The. Very good. He locked the door behind her. Yeah, very good. Apparently, the bear valued food. The bear valued food.
It.
Valued. Valued. The. Very good. The. Okay. So now you must read it in context. Okay. This is how it is done. Now, when you're reading a passage like that, you're not definitely going to go back to the rules and see how it is formed. Okay. So, jumped out of its cage, realized, looked, seemed, scrambled, started, it, stopped, turned, resumed, reached, covered, shouted, it, turned, followed, locked, valued, Okay, read this once more and make sure that you get the pronunciation right. But I will take up a little time tomorrow, to give you the rules of this. Okay. Now, another way for you to make your speaking and your spoken English better is to use synonyms and antonyms. Now, what is a synonym? That have the same meaning or nearly the same meaning, closest in meaning to that particular word. Antonym is just the opposite. So if I say, give me a synonym for large, you can say big. Give me an antonym, an opposite of hot, you will say cold. All right. Now, I'd like you to do this, and tomorrow again we will discuss it. Okay. Here you have to choose the best synonym for the following words. What is closest in meaning to this particular word? Closest in meaning to outcast. Closest in meaning to choir, beverage, humanity, recommendation. Choose which one, A, B, C, D, or E. Closest in meaning. Here, antonyms. The best antonym for the following words: belief, absence, asset, theory, departure, takeoff. Closest in meaning to those particular words. Now, I'll just stop sharing this. One way to make it easy for you, I know you will have to go to the dictionary to search for all this. Make sure you also learn the pronunciation of these words. Okay. I'll just stop sharing this and I'll just put up one more, which will make it easy for you to search for these words. Okay. Can you see this? Thesaurus.com here. If you go to this website, thesaurus.com, I'll send you the link. Okay. You have to put any word here. Now, if I have put decline, okay, what is closest in meaning to that you have to find out. Look at those words in that list. Closest in meaning, you must get the answer. If you like to listen to the pronunciation,
decline, decline, decline.
Okay. Synonyms and antonyms. Okay. You can go to both. Just put the, you can, do this. Go to synonyms. Put the word there. If you want to look for belief, hit search. And then you will get all the synonyms for church. Belief. Find out from that list which is closest in meaning to this particular word. You can listen to the pronunciation also.
Belief,
Belief.
belief,
Belief.
belief.
Got it? So I leave leave you at this for today. I will get that other class ready for you tomorrow. Okay, and I'll give you all the rules of where you have to say t and d and it. All right, then maybe it will make it easier for you. But I'd like you to do this, tomorrow whenever you have a little free time, because I will ask you about these words tomorrow. All right.